Hey guys, so today we're going to be reading one of my absolute favorite books. I get to read this one every year just because I really like it and I love the pictures. This little puppy and this kitty are pretty much going to be in every page that she's at home, and they make me laugh as I read this book. But it's called First Day Jitters. Now I know what a first day is, but what is a jitter? A title is something that helps us get a clue to what the book is about. So First Day Jitters. What do you think this book could be about? Let's read and find out what a jitter is. First Day Jitters. There's that cat and that puppy. Sarah, dear, time to get out of bed, Mr. Hartwell said, poking his head through the bedroom doorway. You don't want to miss your first day at your new school, do you? I'm not going, said Sarah, and pulled the covers over her head. Of course you're going, honey, said Mr. Hartwell, as he walked over to the window and snapped up the shade. No, I'm not. I don't want to start over again. I hate my new school, Sarah said. She tunneled down to the end of her bed. How can you hate your new school, sweetheart? Mr. Hartwell chuckled. You've never been there before. Don't worry. You liked your other school and you'll like this one. Besides, just think of all the new friends you'll meet. That's just it. I don't know anybody, and it'll be hard, and I just hate it, that's all. Well, what will everyone think when you aren't there? We told them you were coming. They will think that I am lucky, and they will wish that they were at home in bed like me. Mr. Hartwell sighed. Sarah Jane Hartwell, I'm not playing this silly game 1 second longer. I'll see you downstairs in 5 minutes. Sarah tumbled out of bed. She stumbled into the bathroom. She fumbled with her clothes. My head hurts, she moaned as she trudged into the kitchen. Mr. Hartwell handed Sarah a piece of toast and her lunchbox. They walked to the car. Sarah's hands were cold and clammy. They drove down the street. She couldn't breathe. And then they were there. I feel sick, said Sarah weakly. Nonsense, said Mr. Hartwell. You'll love your new school once you get started. Oh, look, there's your principal, Mrs. Bruton. Sarah slumped down in her seat. Oh, Sarah, Mrs. Bruton gushed, peeking into the car. There you are. Come on, I'll show you where to go. She led Sarah into the building and walked quickly through the crowded hallways. Don't worry, everyone is nervous on the first day, she said over her shoulder as Sarah rushed to keep up. When they got to the classroom, most of the children were already in their seats. The class looked up as Mrs. Bruton cleared her throat. Class, attention please, said Mrs. Bruton. When the class was quiet, she led Sarah to the front of the room and said, Class, I would like you to meet your teacher, Miss Sarah Jane Hartwell. Isn't that funny? It was the teacher. Even sometimes grown-ups get nervous too. So after reading this story and looking at all of these pages, let's see if I can go back to one that really showed us that she was not feeling very good. This one maybe when she's under the covers? What do you think jitters mean? What would it mean if you have the jitters? Look at these pages again. So in the comments below, I want you to think about the book that we read and try to figure out, make a comment on what you think a jitter is. Okay? What is having the jitters mean? All right? I'm excited to see your comments.